Hi everybody, I am Paolo Cavarra, a tour guide in Sicily, and now I am in the Egadi Islands. There are 3 islands here, and I am here to explore these islands, and I want to take a little video about the beautiness of these 3 islands. So today I will do hiking in the island of LEVANZO, the smaller one, and tomorrow in the island of FAVIGNANA, the bigger one, and after in the other island, the island of MARETTIMO. The island of LEVANZO basically is famous for 2 things. For one cave, Grotta del Genovese, it's a famous cave because inside there are prehistoric paintings, graffitis paintings of about 10,000 years before Christ. And after, LEVANZO is famous for the beach, for the sea, because there are a lot of little beach where the sea is fantastic. And now I arrived in the famous cave of prehistoric painting to show you. Unfortunately it is closed, but in summer it will be open. There are many paintings like men that they are dancing. There are also cow, graffiti of cow in a stone, and then there are many animals also, not just fish. But this cave is famous for the tuna, because they found it, a tuna painted so about 10,000 years before Christ. This place is still today is very famous for tuna fishing. So the Egadi Islands are the islands of tuna. You have to know that there are many wild asparagus in this island, and I like them. They are very good. After the cave, now I am going back to the hotel, basically. So we can see the 2 islands, Favignana, the bigger one in front of me, and then Marettimo in the other side. I will be in these 2 islands in the next 2 days. Wow, there is a mix of nature, very enjoyable. Here there are pine trees, but also the typical Mediterranean bush olives, wild olives, and many other plants that I don't know exactly the name in English, but it's wonderful. And look How is very beautiful this pine forest beside the sea. Look, what a fantastic beach. Today I am in Favignana. It's the bigger island of Egadi Islands. It's famous for a tonnara. Tonnara basically it's a tuna factory that you can see behind me, beside the sea. It's very ancient, from 19th century, but now it's not used. Now it's like a museum. From the sea I am going to the higher point of the island, over there, where there is a Norman castle, Castello di Santa Caterina. I rent a bike, so I will do trekking and bicycling. Now I left my bicycle. I am going up to the Norman castle by walking. From here we can see also LEVANZO, where I sleep. We can see the little village of LEVANZO. I just arrived now in the fortress. It's very incredible, the place where was built this fortress. Look, it's amazing. From here we can see the island of Levanzo, the mainland Sicily. Here there is a radar, it's a modern radar, also a modern house. There is also the island of Marettimo in the other side. For me it's unbelievable how they could just think to build a fortress over here, because you have to take a lot of stones, block of stones, to build this fortress. And here it was used in the Norman age, so 11th century, and then in the Spanish domination, so 16th century, because at that age, during Spanish domination, the Arabs used to come in the coast of Sicily, so here people were more protected. I believe it, because it's impossible to take, for me, this fortress. Now after the castle we can go to see the beach of Favignana. You can see here we have the wild thyme in flower. It's very good. The castle, everywhere, from everywhere we can see the castle. And then there is the port. And now I am going in the other side of the island. Now I am again in the asphalt road with my bicycle. It's very relaxing. This island is very big. It's 4 times bigger than LEVANZO that is in the other side. So today I have been walking, cycling very fast. You have to know that Favignana is also famous for the quarries, because here we have limestone. There are very ancient quarries from Greek age, Roman age to now. And inside these quarries there is a very beautiful vegetation, because there is like a micro habitat. Now I am in the most famous beach of Favignana, Cala Rossa. You have to know that in the 2015 it was voted as the most beautiful beach in Italy. Cala Rossa. The scenery is fantastic. Then we have limestone quarry everywhere, also here. Now I arrived in the town. Here there is the town hall square and the statue of Ignazio Florio. He was the owner of all the island at the end of 19th century. And also the Tonara, the tuna factory, was of him. This is the main church of Favignana. There is a beautiful dome with green ceramics. The facade is in the work in progress. This is the Palazzo Florio in Liberty style, and on the other side we can see the Tonara, the tuna factory. Now I am in Marettimo. Marettimo is the most wild island of the three. There are more mountains here. The peak is about 700 meters. There are a lot of birds, wild animals, more than 500 species of flowers. Some flower is endemic, it's just here. It's really a paradise. It was lived less than the other islands, but my goal is to arrive over there, where there was built a Norman castle, and then in the other side there is some remains of Roman houses. To go to the castle, the path is not along the coast, but it's inside. The name of the island is Marettimo because mare is the sea and timo, the time. So Marettimo, mare and time. And then I show you the little village of about 600 people. And then all the island is not lived by humans. There is wild nature, beautiful parfum, mountains, colors. I arrived in the rock called the Camel. You can see why. Look how go up the path. It's unbelievable. Wow, just wow. It's amazing. Actually, I didn't imagine the path was so dangerous. I stop here. I cannot go on the other side. I go back. So I don't go in the castle. Look, it's very dangerous, the path. Also to arrive here was dangerous. And there is wind also. Anyway, that was the castle from Norman age, and after during Spanish domination it was restored. It became a prison in the 19th century. Finally I am arriving in the little village. It was not easy to go back to arrive here. In some case was a little bit dangerous. I walked beside to the wall. Anyway, now we are here. From here we can see the island of LEVANZO and the island of FAVIGNANA, but they are far away from here. Here there are my two friends, donkeys. And now I have time to go to the Case Romane, Roman houses. To go in the Case Romane there is another uphill, but this is safe. The village is not small. There is the church, the port, and now I go up. Look, there are many mountains and many forest. We are arriving. It's fantastic to arrive here for the great view. Here there is the Byzantine church, but for someone this church is from Norman age. And here we can see the Roman houses, Case Romane. You have to know that here in the Egadi Islands there was a very important war, the first Punic War, Roma against Carthage. And Roma defeated Carthage here in the sea in front of the Egadi Islands. So after that victory, the Romans built here houses. It was a place to watch, also to check if the Carthaginians were arriving. So nice. This is the inside of the church in the altar. Here there is also a cistern with spring water just beside the church and the Roman houses. And now I go back to the village. You have to know that in these mountains there is also an eagle, Aquila del Bonelli, eagle of Bonelli, that lives here, but I didn't see her. Now I arrived in the town. I'll show you something. Here there is the church. Now I am waiting the boat to go back to the mainland, Sicily, Trapani. It was a nice experience these days in the Egadi Islands for trekking, and I did very wonderful experiences. But first, for me, when I am with the tourists, the first goal is the safety. So this is why I do to explore the place before to make an excursion. Okay, so if you need a guide in Sicily, I am available, or just the info, contact me. I live in the southeast of Sicily, so I work most in the southeast of Sicily, Siracusa, Catania, Ragusa, but on request I move in all Sicily and also little islands. Okay, enjoy Sicily and bye bye.